YouTube. So my name is Brendan. Matter of fact, first off, I just want to apologize for having this hoodie on. As you know, it's a global pandemic and it is kind of hard to get a haircut. So like I'm looking a little crazy and I didn't want you guys to see that, especially for my first video, but I'll give you a little glimpse. The hairline looking a little messed up. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep this hood on the entire video. So as I was saying, my name is Brendan. I'm new to YouTube, and I decided to give it a shot after just years of watching different types of influencers and the success that they have made, you know, just doing something that they love and finding passions for different things. So I just thought I would give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? I just remain at 0 subscribers, 0 views.
Oh, what a loser!
And go back to living my regular life, right? So I decided for my first video to be something that I feel is relatable, and it's just a memory that just stuck out. So I will be talking about the time that I cheated on my ex-girlfriend.
You ain't shit.
Yes, I know. I'm not proud of this, nor am I boasting or bragging. You know, during this time in my life, I was young. You know, like back in the day, like chasing girls, chasing the honeys and all that, that was a trend. That was, you know, you was the man if you had, you know, multiple honeys on your line, catching all these bodies, excuse my language, catching all these bodies. So, you know, that's the era that I was in. So I'm part of my environment. But, so yeah, I had a girlfriend, just because I don't want to say her real name, I'm just going to call her Lisa. So yeah, I had a girlfriend named Lisa. Me and Lisa was dealing with each other off and on for maybe 3 to 4 years. So like I can consider that a pretty serious relationship. So yeah, Lisa, around the time when all like the drama and everything, the crazy stuff just started happening, was around the time that she went away to school. She got accepted to Spelman. Smart girl. Yes, I know. She got accepted to Spelman. So during the summertime was when she ended up leaving. And during that time, it was just real hard because we were used to always being around each other. You know, there wasn't really like long periods of time where we didn't go without seeing each other's face. So like, and this isn't when everything happened, because during that time I was a stand-up nigga. You know, I was faithful. You know, I ain't getting nothing in like 2 months. I was going crazy. But yeah, during this time, like, we was cool, you know, and I even went out to Atlanta to go see her. Like, mind you, I'm young too around this time. I'm probably like 21, 22, scrambling, trying to figure out how to get out there to go see my boo. So, you know, like I ended up renting a car from Enterprise, and my dumb ass drove over, I think, 1,100 miles to Atlanta by myself. You know, the ride was supposed to be, I think, 11 hours or something like that. And, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just zoned out, you know. I'm just worried about going to see my girl. So I made that ride, I think, like, maybe it was like an 18-hour ride. Yeah, it was crazy, man. I just remember being hyped up off of Red Bulls and Cinnabons and shit like that. Like, just anything to stay awake. So, yeah, but that's besides the point, you know. But so back to the story. So one day, this phase in our relationship, we were kind of like bumping heads a lot, and we decided to, you know, like, not be together. So you know, even though we weren't together, we still was kind of like doing boyfriend and girlfriend things, of course, like still going to the movies, going, you know, out on dates and stuff like that, etc., etc. But like, my dumb ass, in the back of my head, you know, that title means everything. So if you don't got that title, you know, at least this was my mindset back then. You know, if you don't got that title, you know, my loyalty doesn't really like reside with you. So I was still kind of like borderline, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, dealing with chicks kind of a little bit. So like, I remember one day I was on this mobile dating site. I forget the name of it. It was probably like Badoo or something like that. I don't know, but I was on this mobile dating site, and then I ended up like talking to some chick. You know, we're messages back and forth. We ended up exchanging numbers, and a few days after conversation, she agreed to come and see me. So yeah, so one thing led to another. She ended up at my house, and so we just busting it up, chilling, laying on the bed. You know, in the back of my head, you know, all I really want is to, you know, get them yams, bust one, you know. So like, so I'm doing everything, you know, that a young, you know, bachelor does, you know, busting it up, pulling out all my best tricks, all my best moves. They may not have been working, but in the back of my mind, you know, I was doing my thing. So you know, we ended up laying there watching TV, and then all of a sudden I look over and I see my phone light up. So I'm thinking it's just like a regular notification from Facebook or whatever the case might be. So I look over and it says Lisa. So I open up the message and she says something like, she just came from Victoria's Secret. She's leaving the mall and she bought some lingerie and she wants me to see her in it. So I don't know how to like let you guys like get a glimpse of how I was feeling at that moment, but the tension, stress, and this overwhelming feeling that came over me was crazy. Cause I'm like, even though we're not together, that's you ain't my girl, but you my girl. So like, I'm not trying to let you find out that I got some chick up in here, you know, like that's just gonna be the worst look. So like, it's just a tense moment. I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, what do I do? Cause like, still me being a dog and me being a nigga, you know, I'm still thinking like, I don't want to just be too straightforward with this chick and let her know that such and such on her way. Like, then I'm never going to be able to deal with her again, you know? So like, I had to like come up with some type of lie. So like, I couldn't really think of anything. So I just said, I'm hungry. You mind if we go get something to eat? Like, cause that was just the first thing that came to mind. So like, and I figured like during that time, I'll have a little more time to think, or like I could just say maybe anything happened and I need to be dropped off or whatever the case might be, because she was driving and my car was down at the moment. So we get out and we drive, you know, we go and get something to eat. I think we went to McDonald's or something like that. And so I'm still trying to stall. So I asked her to pull over and park, you know, and I know in the back of her head, she probably thinking like, why are we pulling over here and parking when we could just go eat our food in your crib or whatever. So like, I don't know. I forgot what I asked. I just started asking her all these random dumb questions, like really acting like I cared or whatever. Just trying to like stall her as much as I can until I could figure out what I wanted to do, which is dumb. I know what I should have done. I should have just said, fuck her, you know, it's not worth it, you know, just get her out the way. Cause you know, my girl, well, not my girl, but Lisa was about to come over and, you know, I care about her feelings way more than I do this random. So, the worst possible thing, like before I had figured everything out, the worst possible thing that could have happened. This girl left her phone on my nightstand table. And my dumb ass wasn't even thinking. I think I even realized that she didn't bring her phone. But I'm still so scary trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. I wasn't even thinking about that. So like, Lisa calls me. And her first words, it wasn't even hello. It wasn't like, hey, or where you at? It was like, where is the bitch? Y'all. I was so fucking scared. I thought this bitch gonna kill me. I was dumbfounded. Like, I was just speechless. I was in mute. Like, I couldn't really say nothing. I just said, huh? What bitch? Bitch? Where's the bitch at? What you talking about? What bitch? So like, she said, Brendan, the bitch left her phone on your nightstand. I'm looking at, because the girl has her face all over her screensaver. She said, I'm looking at the bitch face right now. Where's the bitch at? Where are you at, matter of fact? So like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm outside. Like, I'm blase blah, or I'm this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So long story short, she said, okay, basically like, y'all got to come back here at some point because, you know, the bitch phone is at your crib, you know, and basically like you not getting this phone back until she didn't want to talk. I know that for damn sure. So like, I'm thinking in my head, like at this point, like, all right, I gotta be honest with the girl. Like I gotta let her know what's going on because she got her phone and I got her sitting in this parking lot all stupid. We've been here for like 20 minutes, just eating, talking about nothing, having like awkward conversations. So like, I ended up like, I was being honest. I was like, look, that was really my ex-girlfriend and during the time when we was chilling, she had texted me and told me, you know, I just let everything out. She texted me and told me that she was on her way over there. So like, you know, I just had to get us out the crib, you know, because I was trying to figure out, like, I just didn't want to, like, dismiss you like that. So, like, and I feel like that would have made me come off some type of way. So, I apologize for lying. But I said, she has your phone. And so she said she has my phone. She was like, what do you mean she has my phone? Well, it's cool. I'll just go drop you off and you could go handle that and tend to your ex-girlfriend and I'll go get my phone. So like, I'm like, all right. So like, I knew it was going to be some bullshit once we got back. I know it wasn't going to be that easy. So like, we get there or whatever. I call Lisa and I tell her, I said, matter of fact, I didn't even call. I walked in the crib. The girl's still sitting outside in the car. So like, I woke up there not knowing what I'm getting into. So I woke up there just, you know, trying to be calm, trying to act like nothing had happened. Or, matter of fact, I did what any nigga would do, like act like it's her fault. Come up there spazzing. That's what I did. Came up there spazzing, trying to think like if my energy was too hype for her, you know, that would kind of like tone things down. Like,
the reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
you know, like, came up there like, look, like, why is you drawing, dog? Like, what's up? Like, why you got her phone? Like, why is you tripping? Can she just get her phone so she can leave? Like, you know, and be on her way. Like, this ain't her fault. She don't got nothing to do with this. You know, this was between me and you. She basically don't want to hear none of that. Basically, we ended up fighting. Like, I didn't put my hands on her. I may have, like, shoved her or maybe, like, a couple, you know, little mush face joint, like something like that, just to get her up off me, you know, because I'm not a woman beater. I don't hit women at all. I just remember us in there going back and forth. She broke my TV. I remember my fucking flat screen fell on the fucking floor. I'm like, damn, like, I really fucked up. Like, oh, just being a nigga, following his dick. Like, and to my defense, I didn't know that was going to happen because like I said, like we was off and on, and at that moment we were broken up. So like we weren't seeing each other as much as we were. So I didn't expect for her to pop up. But, she was basically like, she was done with me. This was it. This was the last straw. I just remember like puddles of tears coming down right now. Then I felt bad too, but right now I'm starting to feel, you know, like bad just thinking about it, like playing it back in my head. But like, yeah, like she was done. Like, so I think what had happened was I think the girl outside, I think she came up to my door and she was banging on the door. And then, I had ended up coming back downstairs or whatever, trying to talk to her. Well, she was like, listen, she just reiterated. She was like, I don't got nothing to do with that. You know, that's y'all drama. You know, like I just want my phone. So basically so she could dip. So like, she said, you know, if I don't get my phone, I'm gonna call the cops. Cause like, she was like, you know, she was real like preppy. Like, she spoke with proper grammar, you know, like she was a black girl to act like a white girl, even though I hate how that sounds, like black people can't sound intelligent, but that's just, you know, just to explain to you like how she talks. But so she basically was saying like, you know, she's gonna call the cops, like, you know, because she just wants her stuff so she could leave. So I end up going back upstairs, you know, like pleading with Lisa, telling her like, look, like I understand you mad at me, but like, can you just give her a phone so she could leave? So like, my vision is a little cloudy. I don't remember exactly how it played out after that, but I know I ended up getting the girl's phone. And, you know, I gave her back her phone. You know, I apologized, you know, and she just didn't want to hear it. Like her whole facial expression, her whole energy that she had towards me just faded. Like I was just another fuck nigga to her. I'm talking about the girl from Jersey or whatever. So like, you know, she went up about her way and she left, and then I had to go back in there. And I just remember we had this little brief little conversation, like basically like just saying like she was just done with me. Like from that point on out, everything just started going downhill. We stopped seeing each other. You know, I found out that she started messing with some new dude or whatever. And you know, I'm a guy, so like even though I know I did wrong, I still feel some type of way knowing that, you know, because she had all the right to do her and like, you know what I'm saying, talk to whoever she wants to, because I was doing the same shit. But, you know, she ended up talking to some guy, and then like, I remember we got into a big argument about that. I found out about that. And then like, it's like we went days without talking, and then them days turned into weeks, and then them weeks turned into months. And then next thing you know, her birthday came up, and I sent her a text saying, happy birthday, you know, like, cause I think it was like her 21st birthday. It was like a big birthday for her. And then that was the last time I talked to her. Yeah, like, I ain't talked to Lisa in, at least like in person or over the phone, in like 7 years or something like that. We follow each other on like social media, and like we'll like post with my kids, or just a picture of me, and I'll do the same. But it's no real like communication between us. So yeah, man, that's my story, how I messed things up with my ex, and you see how crazy it got. I hope you guys were entertained, and hopefully I can continue to do this. Hopefully I can continue to identify with people and you find my content interesting, and I can provide more videos to you. So yeah, just do your thing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time with another video. Thanks.